Call or click and see how easy it is to schedule your windshield replacement today.
Good evening and welcome into the Monday, April 27th edition of the WHKY News. I'm Rob Eastwood. Topping our news tonight, a late Friday night crash claimed a Caldwell County man's life. The victim is 39-year-old Roy James Bird of Lenoir. Friday, shortly before midnight, the North Carolina State Highway Patrol responded to Connolly Springs Road near Bayton Church Road in Caldwell County. A 2013 Ford Taurus was traveling south on Connolly Springs at a high rate of speed. The vehicle then crossed the center line and drove off the roadway to the left before colliding with a tree. The driver of the Ford, Roy James Bird, passed away from his injuries at the scene. The initial investigation concluded that speed and impairment were contributing factors. Our condolences to the family of Mr. Bird. Multiple agencies fought a fire in Iredell County. Arianna Mack has the details.
That's correct, Rob. Mooresville Fire Rescue and the Mount Morn Fire Department were alerted for a structure fire at 964 Shears Road just before 7:30 p.m. on Friday. According to multiple published reports, responders reported seeing smoke from a distance. Arriving units reported a working fire in an auto repair shop with heavy fire showing. The shop is located behind a residence. The reports say the South Iredell Fire Department was alerted for their air van, and Iredell County EMS also responded. Firefighters stretched two hose lines and started attacking the fire and knocking down the flames. One person who was working on a vehicle when the fire started was treated at the scene for smoke inhalation. The fire was placed under control just before 8 p.m. Firefighters remained on the scene for several hours to hit hotspots and overhaul debris. The cause of the fire is under investigation. Reporting for WHKY, I'm Arianna Mack.
Thanks, Arianna. A Morganton woman was seriously injured after being struck by an SUV early Friday morning at a busy intersection. Morganton Department of Public Safety fire and police crews responded around 6:10 a.m. to Carbon City Road and Independence Boulevard after reports of a pedestrian being hit by a vehicle. Investigators say a woman was crossing Carbon City Road in a marked crosswalk when she was struck by a silver SUV. First responders provided life-saving measures at the scene before the victim was taken to UNC Health Blue Ridge and later airlifted to Mission Hospital for additional treatment. The driver of the SUV was checked at the scene and was not hurt. The intersection was shut down for about 2 hours while accident reconstruction crews investigated. The case remains under investigation. There was no update on the condition of the individual struck. North Carolina Governor Josh Stein announced the launch of major broadband expansion projects across North Carolina after final federal approval of the state's BEAD plan and budget. The first wave unlocks $319 million to help connect more than 93,000 homes, businesses, and community institutions with high-speed internet. Stein says reliable broadband creates opportunity, supports business growth, improves healthcare access, and strengthens the economy. Officials also say nearly $700 million in separate broadband projects are already underway statewide and are expected to be completed sometime this year. In today's crime report, a sex offense charge has been filed against a man arrested over the weekend in Lincoln County. In local sports, Jason Savage has lots of results from area colleges this weekend. He has baseball, softball, and lacrosse scores. He has details on the Lenoir softball South Atlantic Conference title. In community focus, Arianna Mack speaks with a representative from a local military service organization that has had a branding change. We are on over-the-air TV every weekday at 5:30 and 10 p.m. on channel 14.2 and live at 5:30 on the WHKY YouTube channel and 10 o'clock on the WHKY Facebook page. We're also in multiple cable systems, including Compass in Morganton. I'm Rob Eastwood, and this is the WHKY News.